Yes.
A group of mysterious travelers fling themselves across the depths of space in a desperate attempt to find their way home. They have yet to realize their journey will soon take a turn for the strange. This is Vaygrim's chance. Welcome to Life in the Buffer.
Greetings, and welcome to another episode of Vaygrim's Chance Season 4. I'm a little hoarse, and that's not a pony joke. I have a bit of a cold. How are you two doing? Mr. Saffram, you had a brief hospital visit. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better. Hospital did a good job. Now we just got to figure out the underlying issues, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Mr. Shadowstar, how have you been?
I've been doing pretty good.
I think you and I both have been neck deep in Space Ninja Simulator, yes?
Oh, yes.
That's code for Warframe, for anybody else that doesn't know. I am going to try my best not to sprint off the edge of a platform or hold sneak where I'm not supposed to. So, yeah, it's going to be confusing. So here we are. I think this is technically week 9 in Life in the Buffer. How have things been treating everybody? Has the server been running smooth for us so far?
So far.
Yeah. All good here, except for losing a batch of recording.
What?
Our second episode of our last session was corrupted.
Ouch.
The whole video. First one gave me problems. I got it fixed, but I couldn't get the second one working. So
Okay. Well, hopefully we will both have better luck this time around.
I switched file formats back to standardized stuff, so hopefully that'll work.
Okay. Cool. We have been slowly accruing, especially thanks now to the mob farm downstairs. We've been accruing a lot of cyberware stuff, and I'm going to relocate it from a little corner right there to somewhere over here in this little stretch and see if I can get didn't we get an auto doc or a cyber surgeon or whatever it is in the system? We got it from the Nether trip, right?
Yeah, I grabbed one.
Cool. I think I'm going to set up a whole line of stuff right here and see if I can get it working. I'm more than willing to guinea pig myself as the first victim. But yeah, I think I'm going to set it up over here. Mr. Saffram, what have you got on your agenda for today?
I am working on automating the refined storage system, setting up some machines so we can get some of the alloys from Ender IO and all that kind of stuff going.
Now, you did set up this cut switch again, right? We have a master cut switch if we need to turn off the RS system, right?
Yep, it's a switch right there.
Cool. And I think, yeah, we have absurd amounts of storage.
Yes.
Much less downstairs, we actually have all the storage drawers.
Yes, we do. I moved them down there along with the crafting, and basically the brains of the system is all down here.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Lots of gubbins. So, Mr. Shadowstar, what's on your agenda for today?
I'm going to attempt to get us some dimensional transceivers.
Oh.
So we can wirelessly transfer power.
So we can start bridging distances and whatnot?
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. So, hey, I saw. Yeah?
I can disguise it as another block, sneak over to somebody else's island and steal their power.
Yeah. There are actually some updates coming to refined storage, I think, in the next pack update that I'm probably going to start working on over the weekend at some point. So I'm very excited to see what it brings. Okay. I'm going to go sleep, first of all.
I'm going to go back to trying to catch an Enderman.
Thump. It always hurts.
Sleeping is painful.
Apparently.
Not sure why.
I am going to put a crafter up here that is going to be strictly for what I like to call lazy automatic crafting. Like if you just want one sag mill and you don't feel like making all the parts for it, even separately through the automation system, just go ahead and stick a pattern in for one sag mill, make it, and then take the pattern back out, reset it, and put it back in the pattern machine.
Interesting. Okay, now I'm done with it, I think. Yeah, it is late January, early February, which means here in Texas, it is cedar pollen season, which means as soon as the wind kicks up and we start getting a change in weather, my sinuses go bonkers for about a week. So, yeah. Needless to say, the Kleenex bill is going to be outrageous. Okay.
But it is a much needed bill. Unlike a lot of other things, you need the Kleenex.
Oh, right. I forgot. There are specific things that take power with this mod, and specific things that don't.
Why are we only showing 8 emeralds in the system?
I don't know.
Guessing that's all we have. Are there some elsewhere?
I thought we were getting insane amounts of emeralds from when we were sifting gravel.
We're not auto-sifting gravel.
But when we were looking for diamonds, we were getting crap tons of...
Oh, yeah, but we also went through and used some of those on, I think, storage drawer upgrades. I think. Can't remember. Maybe that was gold. Can't remember, but I don't think these things use power.
To use a powered spawner with a bottle, do you need to have a broken spawner inside of it?
When you make the powered spawner, if I remember right, you have to combine it. I think either with the, not the slice and splice, but the other one. The soul binder, I think it is. You have to put it's either that or you put them in an anvil together and actually turn it into a powered spawner for a specific creature. Okay. Well, that works. There we go. There is my skeleton, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Weird. Okay, awesome.
That is a very unique sound.
Oh, there we go. Okay. We have 2 of them. Now what I want to do in the middle, there is a pad that you can charge on, stand on to charge your stuff up. I think. Yeah, cyberware charger. And that definitely uses RF. There we go. Ooh, nice. Cool. Move my one probe info tooltip screen to the bottom right corner because the cyberware stuff uses the top left corner. Okay.
2.
So now there's one more thing that somebody told me very specifically. They said make sure and use or save your original parts. I thought that was weird at the time, but I think I understand what you're talking about. Crap. We do not have any spare crates. Okay. So when you take out your legs, you put in cyber legs. You have to get those original meat legs and put them somewhere, which makes total sense.
Meat legs.
I know, right?
Yeah, that sounds very yummy.
Delicious meat legs. I mean, what? Okay, so first things first, what we've been doing, we have this thing over here, which has discreetly been using a little bit of power, and it does repeated scans. Every time you put an object in here, a salvaged piece of tech, and some paper, and it has a 10% chance every pass to get a recipe for this thing, but it's not a salvaged recipe. It is a brand new, a blueprint for a brand new one, basically. And see, we have cardiovascular coupler and neural contextualizers, all this stuff. I have no clue what it means. No freaking clue. HUD jack. Let's see. I probably want to make one of those. One of those. Some of those. Metabolic generator. I'm not sure I remember what that is. At cyber. Actually, let's just do Metab. Produces 25 power per second when in use. 25 power units capacity. Uses calories to produce energy. Oh, that's food. Okay. I don't want to do that one. Ooh, I want one of those. And kind of waiting on this thing down here. I think. Yeah, cardiomechanic pump. Oh, immune to weakness. No. Cardiovascular coupler. Yes. Okay, never mind. I think we have everything I want. Okay. How goes things down there?
Slowly.
I now have every alloy set up.
Wow.
From Ender.io, that is.
Yeah. What, on demand?
Yep. Matter of fact, I did that so I can make some octadic capacitors, which I did for the 3 machines that I have down here, the 2 alloy smelters and the 1 sag mill.
Okay.
One alloy smelter is for alloys. The other one is for just cooking things.
Cooking things?
Yeah, smelting things.
I'm making parts. This is kind of cool.
Parts?
Parts.
Wow. You got a nice little system going on over here.
Yeah, I haven't subjected myself to it just yet.
I'm hidden in a closet.
It'll let you out in just a second.
Yeah,
You have
it
to
started
click on
killing me.
You have to click on the box on the top, and it will show you your skeleton.
Very cool. I need to know this for another series anyway.
Let's see.
I've actually in the Sky Exchange mod pack, you have to provide for a quest a human heart and other organs. So you have to go through the robo surgeon.
I'm making all the necessary parts to get myself up and working. Let's see.
It was cool being able to get in there, though. That was pretty neat.
We can make him better, faster, stronger.
I wish I could do that in real life.
The 79.95 man.
A friend of mine would have said the nickel 95 man.
Okay. Last part. Let's see. Bioreactor. Check. Synthetic nerves. Check. And 2 microelectric cells. Do I not have those? Oh, I do. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to go sleep real quick. Okay, I'm just going to get everything except for food. Do that. Okay. And actually my double battery that Mr. Saffron made me.
Yay.
So does anybody want to come laugh and heckle at me doing this, or do you want to wait until I'm actually ready to do it? Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. I have a cardiovascular coupler, and it says, if you hold down shift, it says heart slot. So I have to go back, click on chest. I think. Nope, that's the lungs.
Can't share the UI and see what you're actually doing.
No, not yet, unfortunately.
Should we be concerned that there's bloodstains inside? You didn't get these from Section 6, did you?
No, we did not. We stole them from somebody else. We did steal them from somewhere in the Nether, so that's dubious already. Okay, so I put that in the heart slot. The audience gets to follow along at home, but basically you're clicking on. You can look at each part. Like here, there's a HUD jack, Shadowstar. If you hold shift over that, it'll show you what slot it goes in toward the bottom.
Ice slot.
Yeah, each one says specifically what slot that they actually go in. Which means
I can actually see what I can't share your UI, but I can see what you've already put in there to get ready for it.
Right.
Which is cool.
Okay. So,
and if I hit the index, I can see the parts that you put in. So you've put in the cardiovascular coupler.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm doing is I'm looking at each one of these parts, eye slots. I got a HUD jack. Oh, right. I'm replacing my human eyes with cyber eyes. Then I'm going to put a HUD jack in there.
Yeah, but if you take off your glasses, you don't have eyes.
It's true, 100%. Let's see, put that in there. I have an internal battery, which has to go in the lower organs slot, which is ominous.
Somebody's getting rid of a lot of their humanity here.
Actually, my stomach is staying, my heart is staying. The only thing I'm actually removing is my eyes. Everything else is an addition.
Okay.
If you look in that interface in the top left corner, there's actually a bar. It says 99 out of 125. We have the mods set with default settings so that you have 125 points of humanity that you can actually spend. And as you put organic stuff back in and take the cyberware out, then you get those points back. So it's kind of like just a temporary holding pool. But basically, if you get below, I think it's 10, then you start suffering. It's either 20 or 10. You start suffering rejection possibilities, and your body starts going into shock. You start getting sick. All sorts of weird stuff happens. And you have to take anti-rejection medicine. Yeah.
I was just going to say some of these are obvious, but what does the HUD jack and the cardiovascular coupler do?
Well, like, okay, let's say if you put the cardiovascular coupler actually charges the body off of the charges in the internal battery off of the movement of a heart. So it's using your internal body to charge a battery and power the actual accessories that you're putting in. Like a perfect example of the HUD jack, the purpose of the HUD jack, if I put a battery in me, unless I have the HUD jack on my cyber eyes, I can't see the power level. It would be, I would not know how much power I have. But once you put the HUD jack in, it actually shows on your HUD in game how much power you've got, what state of accessories you have, like which ones are turned on and off, stuff like that. And I have low light vision, which in theory means that I actually could work in a dark room now once I actually get this installed. So go in here, just right click somewhere. It's going to owie me. And I think, yeah, see, my heart is charging up. I now have a battery meter in my upper left corner. You guys can't see it, but it says 60 out of 3,000, 65, 70. If I want to, I think I can stand on this thing. Oh, yeah, 475, 880, 1285. Ooh, it's jumping up. So I have an internal battery, and it is slowly being topped off by my own heart. Now, the gross part is that I have my human eyes in my right hand. So spare parts go in this box over here. If you actually start upgrading yourself, make sure you put them in here because you will need them to actually remove the cyberware if you ever decide to at a later date.
All right. It looks like the parts are actually still in the surgery place.
No, that's just indicators.
Oh, okay.
Like if I right click on this now, it shows cyber eyes instead of organic eyes. If you right click on it, it's probably showing you.
Right. It's showing me, but in the index, it's still showing the items that were going to be added and the things being removed.
Oh.
So it's like the parts seem to still be there for me.
I don't know.
Hey, let's find out. Well, I have my human eyes.
In your hands? Do you have a HUD thing in the top left corner?
No.
Hold R to open. Okay, in theory, if you have your human eyes in your hand, do you have them in your hand?
Okay, they disappeared. I think it was a syncing issue.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a sync issue.
And then the RoboSurgeon is back to normal. It doesn't show the same stuff in the index anymore.
So it's just an update thing. There is a hold R for cyberware menu. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to change this real quick because I don't think R is going to work. Okay, I think I have two options. I could disable my HUD jack, which means I'd turn off the battery display in the top left corner, and I can turn off my enhanced low light. So I actually have the option to turn features that I've installed on and off. But technically speaking, I'm part cyborg now.
Yay.
This quit scanning, which means it is done. I have a spare part right there that I ended up not using. Because I
Can I
don't think
peel my skin off and not put anything on in return?
you will hurt yourself. You can
Yeah, that wouldn't be
technically do
good.
that. Yeah, you can technically do that, though, yes. Okay, let's see. We have solar skin, which means that you can actually power up your internal batteries off of solar power, which is cool. Yeah, you can even put if you put cybernetic legs in, you can put wheels on them, which gives you that step up on blocks thing instead of jumping, the default vanilla jumping up on blocks. It's basically
I'd be more interested in shock absorbers.
Yeah, fall damage reduction. That'd be cool. I think that's what those are. Yeah, there's deployable wheels, which I think is weird. That's good coffee. We already have the cardiovascular coupler, which means I can do that for spare parts. Actuator, interesting. Okay. Salvaged. Yep, cardiomechanic pump. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, I actually have low light vision built in. I've got a little internal battery reserve. I could probably install other batteries if I wanted to. Let's look at what Wired has to offer. Cybernetic stomach increases efficiency for food consumption, allows for the consumption of cyborg food. That could be good, but it requires 5 power per second, and I'm making 6. So, thermo-optical camouflage. Oh my gosh. It grants invisibility when sneaking, but it's 150 power units per pulse every 4 seconds. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. But basically, you could sneak and render yourself invisible for short durations. Now, there is one downside to this. I have cybernetic eyes and an internal battery. If the battery ever runs out, technically, I'm blind.
That's not good.
But that's why you have the cardiomechanic pump, because it generates enough power for the eyes and for the low light vision. So, and yeah, I do have low light. I can actually see pretty good now. Nighttime considering. Cool. So yeah. It looks like Mr. Shadowstar has a cube, a magical cube.
A cube to end all cubes.
Oh, all my stuff is upstairs. Hang on a sec. Let me go get it real quick. Yeah. The heck was that noise? Oh. What?
I keep having to go back and forth between the two places, so I decided to make travel anchors. And when they're right above each other, they act like the elevators from open blocks.
That is dope. That's awesome. Look at that.
Why am I seeing weird? What are you doing to it?
We should go to that. What is it? This is a mod I put in the pack, actually, called Ping. It's real simple. It defaults to the V key, I think. Or I bound it to the V key. I can't remember. But anyway, you look at something and you hold down V and you get a little 4-box selection. We should mine that. Or we should look at that. And you can call attention to stuff. So I could, look all the way up.
So when I say look over here, I can actually, ping. That's neat.
Yeah, just look at a block, hold down. It does have a range limitation within reason, but it does mean that we could more easily communicate our tasks, which I think is very cool. It has an adjustable time length also, which I think is very nice. Okay. It does not work on entities, though. I can't make it work on cows or anything, but hey. That's awesome. We have elevators now. Woo! Those things don't even require power either.
Nope.
Awesome. Okay.
We got one more level below this too, right? So I can make
Ooh.
another one to go all the way down.
We are using a lot of canola oil. Honestly, we could probably just disconnect that system for now because we make enough on our power system from way up in the sky. $228. Cool. So you've got all of our storage drawers down here. Here's the import chest. And these are all, wait a minute, what are all these? Crafters? Oh, I see. These are all crafters. Yeah, okay. Cool. Sag mill, alloy smelter. Alloy smelter. Neat. Yeah, this is very awesome. Okay, yeah, so alloy, sag, and smelt. Cool, okay.
Yeah, it makes it easy whenever I'm putting stuff in them for me to remember which one's which.
How is it coming for you, Mr. Shadowstar? Whoa.
Hoping this is working.
It's got a whole bunch of seeds. It does have canola, and the canola is not going anywhere. You're going to have to pull out of it, I think, with the conduit. But I do think we got our projects done for the episode.
That sounds like a wrapping up point.
I kind of think it is. What do you guys think?
Thinking hurts.
Thinking hurts. Okay. Yeah. I see 3 cyber skeletons in there.
Okay, it looks like this is working. Question is it going where it needs to go?
Nice. Awesome.
Dead.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, wrap up time.
Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. Got to get on the right floor. Oh, bad. I realize someplace I have to light up. Okay. That's so noted. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Well, gents, I think we have accomplished some good things for this episode. What do you think?
I agree.
I agree.
Cool. We will catch you folks on the next episode of Life in the Buffer. And until then, don't forget, check everybody's channels. Everybody on this island, much less some of the other guys. And check the video description for links and information to their channels or to the websites. Also, make sure you can join us on Discord over on League of Ordinary Gamers. You can go to discord.vaygrim.com and join us there. And just generally hang out and say hi to people. And maybe get addicted to Space Ninja Simulator like the rest of us. I will catch you folks later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.